It's V8 supercar time! Unfortunately, as you can see, I recently sold my Commodore for the Ford Falcon, mostly for looks, but it means our poor little Ford is only level 2, so we will do the best we can with the general setup. But with these cars, the general setup is not bad at all. It's not quite as fast down the straight, but it's pretty planted in most places, as long as you take care on the throttle. This first turn in this variation of Algarve is very, very neat. You have to take it very carefully though. This turn, a lot of people like to run out wide in that first section and then cut it back. I like to keep it in tight for the whole thing. There you can see I did not keep the rears in check under power, and it wanted to bite me really quick. And here you actually have to start slowing down well before the downhill. Otherwise, do not slow down in time, as you saw there. This version has the much easier turn up there, which is not nearly as sharp. And this turn is really deceptive. It feels like you can take that turn much faster than you actually can. Try to get around this AI before the final turn. Get a nice good exit, start finish straight, start our second lap as fast as possible. Now a lot of people would try to draft the AI there, but I think that's pretty crappy to do. Just take what the game gives you, do the best with your equipment. If you happen to get a draft, that's great, but don't go out of your way to try and get the draft. A little wide there, but it is an incredibly slow corner anyway, so it doesn't cost much time-wise. That corner, with most cars, you can brake right when you see the 50-meter corner, and it's usually just enough time to slow down. This one, right as you crest the hill, is right when you start slowing down. It seems like you've lost too much speed, but as you see, that corner is very tricky to get out of quickly. Now again, this corner is not as tight as the further south hairpin, so you can actually stay in third and not lose too much time, instead of having to dip down to second. Again, we want to keep it real tight here to set up this corner as well as we can. And then get a really quick exit down here and on to the start finish straight, and we might get a tow this time. Again, it's nice when the tow works out and you don't have to do silly things to try and get it. So if you keep it together on this last lap, this will be a very quick one. A little wide, but we kept it within the lines, which is good. I'm going to let that pull out a little wide there, cut it right back in. Not too aggressive there. Costs quite a bit of time. Let's see where we are at the next split. Oh, well wide there. Probably going to be behind on this next split. Draft down the front straight, because the next part of this lap is not going very well. Yep. Took those two turns exceptionally well this time, but we messed up so much at the beginning of this lap that it's probably not going to matter, and that penalty will probably finish it off. finish it hard. And again, yeah, it's just so slow. Oh, you can stay in fourth there. That's good to know. 139 flat. It will have to do. Almost 139 flat. 0-0-1.